Hi everyone, it's Eric. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing a sound test for the Universal Audio Vault 476 USB audio interface. We're testing this on vocals. So let's talk a little bit about our signal path before we get started. My microphone today is a Rode NT2A. If you can see, I've got all the settings here flat. It's in the cardioid position. We do not have a high pass filter engaged, and I do not have a volume attenuator engaged either. So the signal is going to go from the microphone through the XLR cable all the way into our Volt 476 microphone preamp input 1. As you can see, I've got phantom power engaged already. From there, it's going to be outputted to our DAW, our DAW, which is Pro Tools 11. The Pro Tools 11 session parameters are a sample rate of 48 kilohertz and a bit depth of 24 bits. Now, I don't have any inserts, any plugins engaged, so what you're hearing is the true sound of the microphone plus the audio interface. I may need to put a limiter on it to make sure it doesn't peak over 0 decibels, in which case the limiter will be the FabFilter Pro L2, and I'll set the ceiling at -1 decibel true peak to make sure it doesn't clip for YouTube and wherever else this video goes to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to talk into the microphone through the preamp and record the audio. And as I'm talking, I'm going to change the different settings. I'm going to turn on and off the vintage feature, the Universal Audio 610 tube mic preamp emulation. And then I'm going to try out different combinations of the 1176 emulation compressor circuit. So without further ado, let's give it a go. Okay, so I'm now talking into the microphone, and as you can see, I don't have any of the buttons, the vintage or the 76 compressor activated, and the gain knob is completely at 0. You probably can't even hear this, but there is a level going through. All right, I'm going to now turn it to about 9 o'clock. There we go. I'm now talking into the microphone. None of the buttons engaged, and the gain is at about 9 o'clock. All right, I'm now talking into the microphone. None of the buttons are engaged, and the gain knob is set to about 12 o'clock. Okay, we're getting like, I'm now, we're gonna peak soon, I know it. I'm now talking, oh, we've just peaked. I'm now talking into the microphone, and you might hear some clipping because we've peaked over 0 decibels, but you know, life is short. No buttons engaged, as you can see. The gain knob is at about 3 o'clock. So now let's just ramp it up. Live vicariously, let's go. I'm now talking into the microphone, and I don't know what you're hearing. You're probably just hearing a bunch of static, but the gain knob is at max and none of the buttons are engaged. Let's just wind it back. Okay, so now I'm talking into the microphone. The gain knob is at fully anti-clockwise, and I've got the vintage button engaged, which is, as I said before, the Universal Audio 610 tube mic preamp emulation circuit. I'm now talking into the microphone. The vintage button is engaged, and the gain knob is at about 3 o'clock. I'm now talking into the microphone. The vintage button is engaged, and the gain knob is at about 12 o'clock. I'm now talking into the microphone. The gain knob is, the vintage button is engaged, and the gain knob is at about 3 o'clock. I'm now talking to the microphone. We're peaking. Vintage button is engaged, gain knob at max. I'm now talking to the microphone. The gain knob is set to fully anti-clockwise, and we have the 76 compressor, the 1176 compressor emulation circuit engaged, set to the vocal preset, the vintage button engaged, and yeah, gain knob at nothing. Gain knob at about 9 o'clock, 76 compressor and vintage button engaged, a compressor on the vocal preset. Gain knob at about 12 o'clock, vintage circuit engaged, compressor at vocal preset engaged. I'm now talking into the microphone. Gain knob is at a whopping 3 p.m. and the vintage button is engaged and the 76 compressor is set to the vocal preset, and it's not peaking here, so there's been some limiting / compression happening, which is nice. I'm now talking into the microphone and we have the gain knob fully to the right at max, a vintage button engaged, 76 compressor set to the vocal preset. Alrighty. I'm now talking into the microphone. The 76 compressor is engaged and set to the guitar preset, vintage button engaged, gain knob at nothing, fully anti-clockwise. The gain knob is now at 9 o'clock, vintage button engaged, the 76 compressor set to the guitar preset. Gain knob now at 12 noon, vintage button engaged, 76 compressor engaged and set to the guitar preset. Ooh, toasty. Gain knob now at 3 o'clock, vintage button engaged and 76 compressor also engaged, set to the guitar preset. Gain knob is now at its max, and we have a little bit of clipping, as you can just see just there. Vintage button is on, 76 compressor is also engaged and set to the guitar preset. Okay, I'm now talking into the microphone. Gain knob fully anti-clockwise. Vintage button is engaged. 76 compressor is set to the fast preset. Gain knob now at 9 o'clock. Vintage button engaged. 76 compressor also engaged and set to the fast preset. Gain knob is now at 12 noon. Vintage button engaged. 76 compressor is set to the fast preset. Gain knob is now at a 3 o'clock position. A vintage button is engaged. 76 compressor is engaged and set to the fast preset. Gain knob is now set fully max to the right, fully clockwise. Vintage button is engaged. 76 compressor is also engaged and set to the fast preset. Okay, I'm now talking into the mic and the 76 compressor is engaged only and set to the vocal preset. The gain knob is completely to the left. Gain knob is now at a 9 o'clock position with the 76 compressor engaged and set to the vocal preset. Gain knob is now at 12 noon. 76 compressor circuit is engaged and set to the vocal preset. Gain knob is now at 3 o'clock and the 76 compressor is engaged and set to the vocal preset. Gain knob is now fully to the right, maxed out. 76 compressor circuit is engaged and set to the vocal preset. Gain knob is, I'm talking into the microphone, the gain knob is fully to the left, and I have the 76 compressor circuit engaged and set to the guitar preset. Gain knob is now at the 9 o'clock position. The 76 compressor circuit is engaged and set to the guitar preset. Gain knob is now at 12 noon. The 76 compressor circuit is engaged and set to the guitar preset. Gain knob is now at the 3 o'clock position and the 76 compressor circuit is engaged and set to the guitar preset. There was a little bit of clipping there, as you can see. All right, maxed out now. Gain knob is maxed. 76 compressor circuit is engaged and set to the guitar preset. Okay, I'm now talking into the microphone. The gain knob is completely to the left, effectively off. The 76 compressor circuit is engaged and set to the fast preset. The gain knob is now at about 9 o'clock. The 76 compressor circuit is engaged and set to the fast preset. The gain knob is now at 12 noon. The 76 compressor circuit is engaged and set to the fast preset. The gain knob is now at 3 o'clock. The 76 compressor circuit is engaged and set to the fast preset. I don't know if you heard that. That's a car engine starting. But the gain knob is now fully maxed to the right and the 76 compressor circuit is engaged and set to the fast preset. There you have it. I've tested the Universal Audio Vault 476 USB audio interface with vocals using the Rode NT2A condenser microphone, testing the different configurations of the microphone preamp at different gain levels and at different combinations of the vintage and the 76 compressor circuit. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you again next time.